already want to date the guy that looks like he's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference. Hello! Welcome to Club Chrisette. I'm your host, Chrisette, and welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking-good dating simulator. Jesus Christ. So, of course, I had to play this, like, when they announced this game, when KFC announced that they were putting out a dating simulator for whatever reason, I was ecstatic. It's like, holy shit, I live for weird stuff like this. Okay, without further ado, let's start. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Oh, we need a name. Oh goodness, I'm getting Hatful Boyfriend flashbacks. Jesus, this loading screen is beautiful. I feel like I'm just gonna laugh the whole time like an absolute drunk because of how ridiculous this is. Oh man, I probably put in one too many characters because we're still waiting for the screen to load. Oh god. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Where's my cursor? Oh shoot, I was hoping my cursor would be like a chicken wing or something like that. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. That feeling. Or you can wake up now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Oh god, game over already? You might not be cut out for this. Let's try that again. Oh god. Back that clock. Get up. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about how everything that awaits you at this prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Oh, it's so creative. Is that BTS on my freaking wall? Kind of looks like it. I mean, we're missing a member, but your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You need to allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Let's go with that. It's finally here, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst through the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you were in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam, I can breathe. She's so cute though. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met. Absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Chrisette. Are you as excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Are you excited for the first... Good morning, Chrisette. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I am. Because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that. This morning, I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents who's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box. What? It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day-only semesters? My God. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she shifted to practicing on a mannequin. You should pep talk her or change let's pep talk her. Remember, last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spoopy, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. So generic, man. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Am I the love of my life? Coincidence. I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow that I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. But if not, I at least have these killer bangs. Good to know. Can you believe I cut them myself? Actually, yes. You definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books with custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken skins. Chicken shins? Okay, I thought it said chicken skins at first. You leave Chrisette's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Yeah, they are, unlike Ashley's here with her, custom chicken socks. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add so many letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you can see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man-Man, has... What? What did I just freaking read? Van the Man-Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van, Jesus Christ, that face. He's the JoJo guy! Ring. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs can learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off, so you just resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. What am I looking at? Pop. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you meant thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Interesting. Could someone like this also be a student of the school? He must be one heck of a chef. His name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Chrisette. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of him. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following up into the door. I need to get to know him better before I, declare my love for that little dork. Who is this man right here, over here? I'll zoom in on him so you can see what I'm referring to. At the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Sprinkles! Who is this unreasonably cute puppy? Why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS All. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is more capable of picking up all the I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fills the inside of the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. I think that's the voice I'll give him, kind of like a little nerdy voice. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. I feel like this is Miriam's chance to get with him, though, because red, It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Is that actually Colonel Sanders' name? Is that Mr. Sanders' first name? Colonel Sanders speaks. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish the sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you. You're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pins melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Chrisette sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. I guess I only have one option. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Jesus Christ. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. Jesus Christ, this game is so strange. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? We'll take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk. You stretch your hand out, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, those hearts! Jesus Christ! I guess we're going the Colonel Sanders route. Gosh, it's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it on your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has this natural scent on it, the smell of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there may even be some really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough. Interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? You don't recognize me? This is my 3rd year with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clink made it to class on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to have some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Clink. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clink, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. I know, right? I feel like he's directly talking to me about that. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I feel like the chicken snack is supposed to be the right answer because this is a Colonel Sanders game. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they would have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Chrisette! There's still a seat here! It seems no one has claimed the seat next to mine. You're interested. I'm sorry, best friend. I gotta sit by Colonel Sanders. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 fools. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you'll ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz.
Yay! A pop quiz. Yay! A quiz about me. Oh yeah, his name is Pop.
I see the humor in that. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If a train is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? That's right. Forest is to treat as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most effective eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. I'm just guessing. I mean, I feel like I know I'm supposed to be answering things that are related to KFC though. What food is the best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes, that's wrong. He is nothing but the best. Jesus Christ. Not bad. I got a 4 out of 5 on a very random quiz. Only 1 wrong. Not too shabby. You just might do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. The Colonel nods with approval, guys. May I have your attention, students? May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. But we have to cook lunch, probably. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. What restaurants have I been to? I mean, it looks... Don't get me wrong, the art in this game looks fantastic, but it's like... have we only been to cafeteria-style restaurants? A delicious fragrance wafts through the room. It tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh!
Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said shh!
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled!
Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Where have we heard that before? We've not heard... Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts up a large bucket above his head. It contains a glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish.
The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Jesus Christ. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve a perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that.
What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Shahaha. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafted a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like these. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any.
I'll take his.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. What are these options? Okay. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. We're gonna swim towards that light, or maybe we'll die again. I don't know. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light begins you. The flavors are so intense, you become wrapped up in them, unable to resist. You reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken mousse. Your mind dissolves. There is no Cressette now. There's only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over. Try again. Okay, I feel like if we want to take the romantic route, we have to choose Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. But if we want to try to take a serious chef route, we need to focus on every flavor. So let's focus on Colonel Sanders, I guess. I mean, that's the point of this game, isn't it? The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love for a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? I guess. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold of you to come out and ask.
What is this? What is this new position with this chicken staff?
It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time, so I can open up a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me talking here. I could keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. He looks so disgusted with what we said. Jesus Christ.
We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
Yeah, that's right. The semesters are only 3 days long.
He's clearly not going to give up that easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm, chickeny breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use blank. Blank? Wow! You would have never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It looks like you have.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredients that'll really spice things up.
Oh god, this one's actually a little difficult.
Modest but thoughtful. There we go. Well, I just wanted to tell you I really enjoyed your food.
Now you got his attention.
The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Chris said.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you.
We should head back inside.
The next lesson starts soon.
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we'll show off our stuff. Wait a sec. Oh no! We have to show off our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Team of 2, that is. You and me, if that wasn't clear, you know, because I'm just apparently really freaking awkward. Wanna be my partner?
Aww. Sure, Chrisette. I'll prepare our station.
I need to do a Miriam route. I need to do a separate video where I do a Miriam route. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Clank and Pop. Hello, new partner.
Bebop.
Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? You know what? I'll take my chance with Pop. Sorry, Clank. I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it proudly eats the entire thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Well, I mean, earlier today she was like, isn't he so cute? Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you want to make with your partner, Colonel Sanders? Your mother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Of course, you know, because KFC. I've always been something of a down-from-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you turn away quickly. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off of my man.
Did someone call for me? Oh god, he's gonna try to get in the way of things.
No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Chrisette's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet now instead of a duo?
Actually, no. It looked like Chrisette was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Oh god, the Sanders is mad.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station.
Oh, she's rude. She coming after our man, after our colonel, man.
Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick? It just makes sense.
KFC jokes.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for the colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders or turn to Miriam? I feel like Miriam won't be there for us since we didn't go help her out, so I think it'd be best if we just went with the colonel. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Tell him in-game me. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements and contracts to handshakes. I took on Chrisette as my partner for this activity and I stand by it. He's already a businessman? Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Chrisette's natural talent or their loyalty. Ooh boy. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Those darn cute corgis in their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been working on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud.
It does look good. It does. This anime art style does make gravy look good.
Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand there holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all the madness and pressure of this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still again. If you love something, set it free. Is that foreshadowing? Is he foreshadowing something? Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Chrisette. We do not waste food at the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect much better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it for wherever it lands. Can I has potato face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my superior chef ancestors. Oh, it really is on a battle axe. That's crazy. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature just right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and it may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. It killed him! He's literally a ghost! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice that the tip of the tentacle is being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back into reality. It would have been Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry I had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and a little more than spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. He looks so somber right now, what the hell? Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Chrisette. There's something I need to tell you.
Aha! Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I'd be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And ever since that day, I have been working toward the dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you.
Why is he Super Saiyan all of a sudden?
Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that. I also saw you kill a guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spark Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you? How dare you threaten me as I was just laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. I'm a monster seed.
Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just coincidence? Before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack, which will cook with love is our only attack. It does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Sport Monster. Sport Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend. You decide to offend. What will use as your defense? I don't know what that means. Sport Monster focuses their matched mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. It will grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack, why not? You go on the attack. I'll probably just fast forward through this part. Well, maybe. Sport Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. They use their multi-utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. So I guess we defend. No one can control this much buffness. You start feeling bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. You'd better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down. Chow down does 2 damage. Powerful blow. Sport Monster oozing cheese sauce into the lawn of the quad. I wondered who was going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 1,000 chickens.
Pot pie power pinch!
Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. No, you saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Let's finish him. No student will ever walk this quad in fear again. The monster messed with the wrong shot. Attack. You ready your final attack. You'll never survive my student death blow destruction. Does 10 damage. Sport monster is completely vaporized. Vaporized, that's not a word. Colonel Sanders looks in awe. You continue to surprise me, Chrisette. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magical spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness takes over. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel.
This is so lame, but I don't know. This is great so far, guys. I'm kind of in love with it.
In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders, and for some reason, Sprinkles is also there, constructing your love dreams. Weird.
Everyone is there, even the deceased student. Holy crap! Alrighty, guys, that's what we're gonna call it for now. I'm going to edit down this video a little bit, edit out all my tongue twisters and everything, and we are gonna come back to this like immediately. I'm going to record another episode tomorrow and get another episode up immediately. So, thank you so much for watching. I really do want to thank everyone for watching, though. It really does mean a lot to me. I really love doing this channel, and I want to be able to do more of it. Just life has been so crazy, you know, and I appreciate everyone who does watch, you know, these crazy videos of me just questioning games, and you know, but I'm happy that we get to do this together, that we get to go through crazy games like this together. You know, when we were doing Elevator Ritual for a little bit, that was also fun, you know. I want to be able to go back to games that I've not completed and finish them off with you guys and things like that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. It means everything to me. And until next time, you all have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!